It's useless.
I'm working outside.
Penny X.
Hello everyone, Costless here coming at you with the first NFL video of the season. We are the Tuesday before Thursday's first game of the season, Baltimore versus Kansas City. And this is something that I did last year. Didn't stay consistent enough, but that's not going to happen this year. My complete plan is to do previews just like this, where I predict each game for the next week, and then once the week's over, I'll do a recap, see how many I got right, how many got wrong, all that good stuff. But this is just to stay up to date, stay current with the teams, and looking forward to it, to say the least. But let's get started. Baltimore at Kansas City. And first of all, I might say some negatives. I'll say some shit about your team. Let me know in the comments what you guys think, because I know some of them might be controversial, or some of them are kind of like we already know, like my Giants sucking ass. We already know this. There's no controversy there whatsoever. Well, I hope not. But just giving you fair warning with that. Baltimore going to Kansas City. Kansas City wins. It's boring. I have Kansas City doing the three-peat in my opinion. So boring. Kansas City wins. And it's not like they're boring to watch. It's just boring. Like, it's not surprising at all, the result of them winning. The Patriots, Drake May making his it's not even Drake May. He's not even the starter. I think it's Jacoby Brissett starting for the Patriots, going to Cincinnati. Easy win for Cincinnati. Look, the Patriots are going to be horrible. In my opinion, the Patriots are going to be fucking horrible. I don't like the coach, Gerard Mayo. Great player. I don't think he's going to be a good coach. The whole Matthew Judon situation was a complete train wreck, and I think it's just going to tell you what's going to happen with the Patriots. And also, they're in a killer division. They have the Bills, Dolphins, and Jets. They're all way better than them. So I think as the kids would say, they're fucking cooked, man. They're cooked, chat. There's no other way to look at it. But the Bengals, I have them winning the North, so they should have easy work on Sunday. Jags at Miami. Jags, I don't know. I still don't know what the Jags are. Are they a good team? Are they a borderline playoff team? I don't know. I don't watch enough Jags football to tell you. But I'm going to take Mike McDaniel at home. He's going to have Tua. Tua should take another step in his career. So I have Miami winning that. Houston going to Indy. I have Houston. I think Houston's going to have an amazing year. CJ Stroud, I think is going to be is going to have another great season in my opinion. I don't think there's going to be a sophomore slump by any means. And of course, there's still a lot of questions about the quarterback position in Indy. Is it Flacco? Is it Richardson? Richardson coming off I think it was an ACL tear I think he had. So it's that's so brutal injury to come back from, especially when you rely on your physical gifts as he does. Oakland. Oh my God, I'm such a fucking boomer. Oh, man. I'm showing my age. I'm showing my fucking age here. Las Vegas traveling to Los Angeles. Raiders versus Chargers, which, to be fair, when I was a kid, this was Oakland versus San Diego. Now it's Vegas versus LA, which is, so please forgive me, but I've been watching NFL my whole life, like since mid 2000s. So please forgive me if I say old names, but I think the Chargers win that one. I really, really do like what the Raiders are doing. Of course, as a Giants fan, of course, I like Antonio Pierce as the coach. Quarterback, you have Gardner Minshew, and other teams, but I just think I view the Raiders as that team you don't want to play. Like you're better than them, but you can lose to them, and they're gonna be like that. But I think Harbaugh's gonna have his team ready, and better coach, better quarterback, better pizza. No, I'm joking. But almost doing a Papa John's advert there. But I just think the Chargers are gonna be victorious in that game. Tennessee versus Chicago. Tough game for Chicago. I like Chicago a lot. But Tennessee is just one of those teams. There's a lot of change going on. I know they have Will Levis as the quarterback. But yeah, just too much change, man. Too much change. Just start off against going to Chicago against a great, exciting young team. I just think Chicago wins that one, but that could go either or. I could be definitely wrong on that for sure. Pittsburgh going to Atlanta. I think there's some things to like about Pittsburgh, but there's a lot to not be fond of. Whereas Atlanta, I like the coach they got. Kirk Cousins is regular season king, so I'm gonna go with the Falcons on this one. I could be wrong on this one as well, but yeah, I'm gonna go with the Falcons here. The Cardinals going to Buffalo. I think the Cardinals could be decent. They could be decent. I don't think they're gonna win 6 games or less. I think they'll be okay, but traveling to Buffalo, which I understand, I don't like the wide receiver group for Buffalo, and I know they lost their running back, but I just think that Josh Allen, I just don't see Buffalo just dropping off a cliff just because they lost some people. I could be wrong. That could be the shock of the season, honestly, is Buffalo missing the playoffs, but we'll see on that. Denver going to Seattle. Seattle wins. I don't know if Bo Nix is the starter for Denver. I don't think it's going to make a difference. I think I like Seattle in Seattle, and they usually win those games, especially to start off the season. This reminds me of the game where Russell Wilson made his return, and he was cheeks, and then we thought it was just a one-off, but he's just cheeks. He just fell off. Dallas going to Cleveland. That is a tough game. Tough game for Dallas. They get CeeDee Lamb back, but now they have to go to Chicago. They have to go to Cleveland and take on that mighty defense. And I think it's going to be Dallas's offense versus Cleveland's defense. And I look at Dallas, and they got a rookie. They got some rookies on the offensive line. They have the corpse of Zeke Elliott as their running back. They have CeeDee Lamb back, but the rest of their offense, the rest of their wide receiver core is not the greatest. This is going to be a pass-first offense, obviously, and a very predictable offense with Mike McCarthy. So, will they win? I won't like the odds. I definitely don't. But we'll see. We'll see on that. My big shocker is the Jets going to San Francisco and getting a win. I think this is just one where I had it for San Francisco all week, switched it to the Jets. I don't know why. I just think there's got to be a shocker in there somewhere. I just have the Jets. I think the Jets have a generational defense. Call me silly. I don't like the coach, Robert Saleh. It's true. He's not a good coach. But I just think that Aaron Rodgers coming back, he'll be ready. He'll be in his hometown. I think he'll do fine. I think he'll do just fine. But I predicted the Jets to have a really slow start to the season and then pick up. So it's really confusing for me to pick the Jets winning week one, but we'll go with it. We'll go with it. Green Bay. This is the Sao Paulo game in Brazil. Green Bay going to playing Philadelphia. I have the Packers winning. I have the Packers winning the NFC, by the way. And yeah, I just think better coach, way better coach, and better quarterback. It's you can have Saquon Barkley in the backfield. It's not going to matter. I just think I like the Packers a lot, and they're only going to get better. And yeah, I think that's a no sweat game there. I would. It might be ugly in Brazil. It might get ugly. Panthers at Saints. Saints win easily. I'm not a big fan of the Saints, but the Panthers are shit. So not much explaining to do there. And of course, the game that I will be at Twin Peaks watching, Vikings going to MetLife Stadium to take on the New York Football Giants. Vikings win it. I view this game as the Vikings having a better head coach, Vikings having better weapons on offense, and the Vikings having a better quarterback. Sadly, I know it's Sam Darnold, but Sam Darnold, I'll take Sam Darnold right now over Daniel Jones. Daniel Jones, I'm done with him. He's caused me so much pain, and my goal this year is not to let this motherfucker ruin my year. That's all I want, is to not let this guy ruin any more nights or any more days of my life, and just enjoy the football as much as I can. But I think we all know how this is going to end. New York Giants, within a score going into the fourth quarter. Daniel Jones driving downfield, he gets picked off, and actually that is my pick of the week. Daniel Jones over 0.5 interceptions. That is the line on Underdog Fantasy. I think Price Picks is the same. Easy money there. That's like just going to the ATM. And it's not even it's a full payout. So capitalize on that. Daniel Jones' ass. What can I tell you? He's dog shit. But yeah, and it doesn't bring me joy to say that, by the way. Washington going to Tampa Bay. I think Tampa is just going to win it. I'll take the home team here. I was on the fence. I'll take the home team. And Jaden Daniels is going to need some time to get comfortable in his position with the Commanders. And of course, Sunday Night Football, the big one, Rams at Detroit. It was a close game in the playoffs last season, but I'm going to go with the Rams. I think Detroit is not going to be as good as they were. And I know I saw their schedule. It's dome after dome after dome after dome. I think their most hostile environments when they go to Green Bay in the winter, so we know how that is. But they're going to be playing in domes all year. Jared Goff's going to do well. But I think when they're taking on teams where it's very fine margins between the two sides, I'm going to bet against them most of the time, just because Detroit's kind of that team where they really had a lot of things go their way. The aggressive going on fourth down every time, the unorthodox way of coaching. It can work, but it's hard to repeat. And it's nothing against anything with Detroit's doing. I don't have anything against Detroit, but I just don't see them replicating the success they had last year. But those are my picks. Hopefully you guys enjoyed listening to me talk about them. But yes, the plan is to do these videos on a weekly basis. And then once the games for that certain week are over, I do a quick recap of what you're like, oh shit, I got that so wrong. Or yeah, I told you. That was my shock of the week. But my shock of the week is the Jets. I don't know what the money line is on that, but Jets going to San Francisco and getting a win there. Yeah. But of course, if you're betting, because I did use some betting references, please only bet what you can afford to lose, and always bet responsibly. And call the number if you're just a sad case, just betting your kids' college fund on NFL games, because don't be doing that. Come on, just go get a side hustle, go get a job. Don't be responsible. But that's all I got for this video. I'll see you in a few days talking about the recaps of these predictions. But yeah, I'm looking forward to the season. Should be a good one. I'll see you on the next video, guys. Thanks.
When I'm with